I think it is so important that when there's just nothing you want to do, like there's this apathic emptiness, I've learned over the years as I'm getting older that pushing through has never gotten me anywhere. So there's a difference between living your life from the pull strategy, and that is the path of the soul, where you're being pulled towards something, where I've written a best-selling book like that, where it was just pulled out of me and I didn't write the words. And I've also been in situations where I felt like, oh, I have to do this, I have to write this product, I have to create this freebie because that's what people want, and nothing happened. The words would not come out of me. There was just nothingness. And there's important lessons in not doing anything, in the emptiness, in the void, in the empty space. And we always want to fill that empty space with something. So my core belief on this planet, so my underlying fear is that if I don't perform, if I don't do things, if I don't show up, if I don't live up to what people expect from me, then I have no value on this planet. I don't deserve to be here. That's my underlying fear that I brought with me from childhood. So staying in that emptiness and trusting, surrendering to that feeling of there's nothing wants to come through me right now. So all I want to do is literally, and this is what I've been doing for days now, just nothing. Everything I do, it just becomes one big procrastination where I'm staring into my computer for hours and hours and hours on end. Then I go for a walk, then I procrastinate, then I make a cup of tea, and nothing happens. And I feel a bit of frustration about it. But then what I know about this super challenging situation where I want to perform, I want to do something that I have to do, it's needed of me and I don't want to do it, is that if I push through and I do it anyway, it will become shit. I've never made money doing anything like that. I've never created anything of value to anybody when I did that. As a mom, if I give, when I have nothing more to give, if I do and perform and cook and make sure that everyone else's need is met and not my own need for peace and rest, I become a bitter bitch. I become someone who is snappy, aggressive, irritated, and I also feel like, why is nobody seeing my needs? Why I'm doing all this for everybody? Why is nobody taking care of my needs? And why can't anybody see that I need to lie down? Because you can't, bitch, okay? Right? So if you cannot see that you need to freaking lie down and do nothing every once in a while, you're training everyone around you to treat you like a doormat. So, Katrine, yes, I've been thinking so much about you lately. I need to connect with you. Literally, so incredible to see your name here. So if you don't feel like doing anything, embrace that void. The void of nothingness is where we birth something new. And when I'm in this apathic state where nothing comes through me and I want to push through, I know I have to surrender. It might be that it's a breakthrough. It might be that I'm on the wrong track. Sometimes these empty voids are here to teach us that the things that you think is a really good idea and a really good business model and a really good project, for some people it can even be a relationship. That's not the case for me in this relationship, but it has been previously. That emptiness is here to teach you. You've got to make some massive big shifts. You got to get out of your marriage. You got to get out of your country. You got to make a big shift. And often that emptiness and that what we're being asked to do out of that numbness and that frustration is something we don't want to do. So did I particularly want to close down my company in Denmark and give up my security, my safety, my golden income? No. But I had this, nothing's coming out of me. I had this no feeling, numbness around everything I did in that business. So I knew I just couldn't do it anymore from a soul level. I can push through anything. I've been in the underworld and in hell with my child, and I've pulled him out of autism. So I can do anything by pushing through, but the miracles happen when we surrender to when nothing wants to be birthed through us, when we surrender to the emptiness, when we surrender to not being able to do anything, but just sit and surrender to whatever wants to happen and take action and let go of what does not work anymore. That is when the miracles happen. And that is the pull strategy. So if we push through life in the family, if we push through a job that we hate, if we push through and stay in a relationship where we have to fold up and make ourselves smaller and compromise and feel degraded or don't feel attracted or all those things, if we're in a job that does not make sense anymore, we're making money, it's our safety net, I get it. But if we stay in a job that we hate, we will get fired. So sometimes the emptiness is here to teach us to let go of something. Sometimes the emptiness is here to teach us to embrace something. Sometimes the emptiness is here to teach us that there's something new we need to fill into that empty space to create a new life. And what we don't want to do in that situation is to fill that emptiness, that void that is impregnated with our future. We don't want to fill it with junk food. We don't want to fill it with internet scrolling or Instagram mania. We don't want to fill it with candy or cigarettes or red wine or Tinder dating. We don't want to fill it with a new pet or a new baby, because we just can't be with our own self and our emptiness and this nothingness. So we need something to distract ourselves from it. And that is the last thing you want to do in that situation. You need to surrender to nothingness, because that is the surrender part of the transformation is a key to create magic. It's a key to create a new life. It's a key to create healing. It's a key to manifest big time. And I've manifested big time. So many things. Soulmate relationship, a new country, a life purpose, a best-selling book, millions and millions, all those things, by surrendering to the illogical, to the things that did not make sense. It does not make sense that I can't write anything right now at all. And then, with the corona hysteria happening as well, everyone's just operating in the state of fear, fight, flight, alert, which is also creating stress in the system. And standing on your path and staying calm and strengthening your immune system, keep on breathing, building the foundation, get out and do your grounding, get your sunlight. It can be hard not to be sucked into the sheep mentality.